Here is an explanation for the answer to final exam, question number 97 in Teach Yourself Electricity and Electronics, 5th edition. Please refer to page 681. The question asks us, why can an optical fiber carry a lot more signals than a radio frequency wire cable? Well, the answer is found back on page 602 to 604, where optical fibers are discussed. Basically, the frequency of a visible light or infrared signal, such as an optical fiber carries, is vastly higher than the frequency of a radio frequency signal. So you can put a whole lot of radio frequency RF signals onto a beam of light. Generally speaking, if we look at let's look at a linear scale. Now this is a linear scale of frequency going all the way from 0 to 1,000 terahertz. The visible light spectrum, as things work out, extends from approximately 390 to 770 terahertz. This is 390 terahertz. This is 770 terahertz, which coincidentally 770 terahertz is a wavelength of approximately 390 nanometers, where a nanometer is 10 to the minus ninth of a meter, or 1/1000th of a meter. 390 terahertz is approximately 770 nanometers. This is just the visible spectrum. The infrared goes down even further than that. But look how wide that is, that range. Now, radio frequency signals, on the other hand, extend from practically DC, or 0, maybe 3 kilohertz or so, up to perhaps a terahertz or 2, or maybe even 10. But even on this scale, the whole radio frequency spectrum would just be this little dot. That'd be the whole radio frequency spectrum, whereas the visible spectrum is so many times wider in absolute terms. So imagine all of the signals in the radio frequency spectrum from 3 kilohertz, say up to 3 terahertz. That's an awfully wide band of radio frequency signals. You can get millions and millions of signals into that little dot, and you could probably put a whole lot of those little dots into a visible light signal. So on an optical fiber, you can just carry vastly more signals than you can on a wire cable, because the optical band is so much wider than the radio frequency band. So many times more wide. So the correct answer to this question number 97 is B, as in bravo.